What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be working on that food plot again in the woods. We're not going to be planting seed, but we are going to be one step closer for sure. We brought a rake, a shovel, the chainsaw, and stuff like that. And what we're going to do today is we're going to finish cleaning up around that pond. We're going to get that done for sure. We're going to take and we're going to rake all the leaves out of where I'm going to make the food plot. I got the shovel and we're going to start a salt lick today. So with that being said, we're going to put on the boots and we're going to get after it. We do have some snow on the ground, but it's melting, and I'm hoping that pond is going to be froze over pretty solid so I can get on it a little bit better. There probably will be a lot of time lapses in this video because, you know, if you just roll that whole work, it's just going to take forever. You know, if I just play it like normal speed, it'd be forever. So there will be a lot of time lapses, but hopefully we make some major progress today. That's what I hope. Well, that corn that we put out last video is all gone, and so that would have been last weekend. So let me show y'all. Well, let's see. Yeah, it was last weekend, I believe. It is just all gone. So with that being said, I bought another bag of corn. We'll put it out, and I was looking for some sheds as I first walked down here, but I don't see any. So we're gonna roll a time lapse, and I'll show y'all what we got to finish up here on this pond. We still got quite a bit there to cut, and there's just a little bit around the edges, and it is frozen, so we will be able to walk across it. So I film on my phone, and just for right now, but when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to buy a new camera. And I got a phone call, so the time lapse stopped 5 minutes ago. But I'll show y'all what I've got cut down. Then I'll start another time lapse of cleaning it up. I got all this here, down through here, cut down. And you talk about, I mean, a major difference. I'm leaving some of these trees here up. These, I'm not really sure what they are. I think they're a hardwood, but it'd be nice to let them grow. So my batteries ran out on the chainsaw ball. I am going to come back sometime this weekend. It's only Friday. Cut down all these here, all but like maybe 2 of these trees, and I'm going to clean all this up down through here and leave this here big tree. So I'm going to start another time lapse, and we're going to get to pulling these trees off this ice. I'm going to be kind of careful because I was out here walking on it and there was a big crack. And that's the last thing I need to do is fall in. So that would be terrible. As y'all know, my luck with falling in, I have a high chance of falling in, which sucks, but oh well. Well, y'all see what I'm doing? I'm just gonna put the camera down for a little while and get all this cleaned up. I'm gonna go back to my truck and get me a drink. And oh, this makes me get out of breath fast. I need to get back in shape. So I'm gonna put y'all back down. Next time y'all see me, we'll be clearing probably the leaves up on the ground over here where we're gonna make the food plot. This right here is the after. And there's still a couple little things, but a lot of that's sticking up frozen in the ice where I cut it before. But man, I'll throw up a picture right here of what it looked like before. Now look at it after. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a rake and we're gonna rake all this stuff up where I want the food plot. So I'm thinking in a couple different piles probably, but for sure I want to leave this branch right here for scrapes. So we're gonna leave these branches that hang over like this. So I'll probably, it's a hard decision on where I want to put it. I'm gonna leave all these hanging branches because I'm gonna put the tree stand in this tree and right here, and I don't know, I'm thinking it's all in here. So here's the other trail camera. I'm gonna go back and get the rake and we're gonna get started. So this right here, I want this here all to be the food plot. So I'm gonna put y'all on another time lapse, rake all these leaves up, and whew, I hope this don't take as long as them trees did. So the leaves are frozen on the ground, so they're not coming up as good. So this here's gonna have to be a project for probably this weekend or just when they dry out. We do have a lot of dry days in the forecast coming up, so I should be able to use a leaf blower on them. With the dirt, I mean, this looks phenomenal down here. So it's time, let's go build a salt lick over here. And look at that dirt, it looks real nutritious. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do my salt licks, or how to do it the way I do it. Some of y'all may not do it this way, but who knows, y'all might. So right here is where I wanna do the salt lick. And put y'all a little ways back. And what I do is I break the ground up. And let's see, we'll get y'all adjusted here. I'm gonna break the ground up. It's real better when it's not, it's easier. Let me pick y'all up a little bit more. It's easier when the ground is not frozen and super muddy. But we'll just do what we got. So I break the ground up, and it's easier for the deer to eat the dirt that's in it. And there is a lot of roots in here because we are, you know, under trees. But the deer will eat all this, especially when they start hitting them salt licks a lot. Y'all can just see, break the ground up. I don't know how well y'all can hear me. I'm probably out of frame, but y'all get the point. And the salt, the reason we give deer salt is it helps the antler growth. And this makes the deer be healthier in general. So, helps out a lot. So as y'all can see here, just broke it up. There's the camera. Let's go get the salt and I'll show y'all when I'm feeding. So I use a Lucky Buck mineral, and it says on there no site prep, which we done. Just dump it out. Deer love the apple flavor, and it does smell like apples, and it helps develop healthy deer with large racks. And let's see if it says what's in it on the back. Not really, but I don't know. Well, yeah, right here. Well, it tells you what the guaranteed handless is. Y'all can read that. I don't have to read all that to you. But I'm just gonna take it, dump it all in here, nice and good. And I mean, look how good this dirt looks. It's gonna be so nice for a food plot in these woods. And I'll show y'all later in the summer when we go down to our south properties how just rocky it is and just the difference of 75 miles it can be. So I'm gonna get this out, dump some corn out, and we're gonna have some deer. And stay tuned for tonight. We are gonna check the SD cards, and hopefully we still got some bucks on here holding antlers, but I just want to see some deer. That's all I care about. So now all we got left to do, go home, view the pictures, and maybe we'll have, I just want to see some deer right now. I don't expect to see any bucks, and I hope to see some bucks still holding on to their antlers because it's still early. And if they're not holding on to their antlers, that's not bad, but it's not good. That could potentially mean that the deer was under stress from not having any food throughout the winter. So it's always good if you see those bucks holding on to them antlers a little bit longer. Real good sign. So we're gonna go to the house and we're gonna view the SD card, and hopefully we get some deer on camera, not just a whole bunch of raccoons eating my corn. So there's no deer so far on the multicam, but I did get this cool picture of the bird. There's about 1,000 birds. And yeah, there was no picture of deer. It was just all birds. 140 something pictures of birds and me. So, and me filming. So, we're gonna put in the one that was in front of the pond, and maybe we'll get a deer on there. Okay, so the one in front of the pond, we got a buck, 2 bucks actually. And they're both still holding antlers, and there they're sparring. Well, that's cool. So we still know the bucks still have on antlers, which is a good sign. It means they're not stressed. I hope that ain't a freaking squirrel, because if that's a squirrel, that's one big squirrel. Oh, there is another buck. And that buck there looks like he's lost his antlers. So, crow, squirrel, crow, crows, more crows, more crows, little Tweety birds, hawk. So, that's a good sign. The bucks. Look at that squirrel. That thing is huge. Goodness. Then another buck. And then there's me today. So, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.